Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Dark Side of the Library. I'm here with Carrie, my awesome co-host. I have to get my directions properly
Yeah.
aligned. Today, we're going to be doing some Oracle decks, tarot decks, and we're going to be talking about some other awesome Halloween stuff. But we have to wait for our Amazon people first, which is close. All right, we are now live on Amazon. Carrie, tell us some things that you're going to be talking about today.
Well, I'm sure you're going to be asking me about some of these cool decorations behind me and this new game, which I hope made it into the carousel. Oops.
Yes, I
Salem,
did.
thank you.
Yep. Yes. Oh
Ah,
my gosh, there's so many. And then that pumpkin
yes.
is like, I'm excited. So excited.
Yes. And
Oh,
I have the Stranger Things tarot that came out last week.
I'm so excited. This is going to be fun. So, first, I just want to go through a few things right now that I'm using the Elgato Face Cam, and it's pretty amazing, and it works with a lot of different software. So, it's super handy to have if you're looking for live streaming items or just video items. Elgato Face Cam is pretty amazing, and it's crisp and clear. Their software is great. And I'm also using, and I think Carrie is also using the Logitech Blue Yeti for our mic. So that, and we've never really had any problems. This has been an amazing investment, that's for sure. Also, Carrie and I are utilizing our backdrop here. It's from Kate. And as you can see, it's, a bookshelf, as is the Dark Side of the Library. So, but we can use these backdrops. I like to mention to people that these backdrops are really fun during Halloween. Carrie, you use these for Halloween, haven't you?
Yes, and mine, Katie's is not as wide and tall as mine is. Mine is a 10 by 10, and I
Oh,
take it outside if it's not raining, and that way several of my friends' kids can come dressed in their Halloween costumes and they stand in front of the backdrop and then I take their picture. And cameras react to this backdrop amazingly. It looks real when it's behind them. It's wow.
that's
And
so
it's
cool.
washable because it's going to
Yeah.
be on the ground. It's going to get muddy. It's going to have little kids' stinky feet on it so that I can take it in and wash it on gentle, delicate cycle. And then I barely dry it on the delicate cycle and hang it back up so it doesn't get wrinkled.
Yeah, it's really fun, and this is a great activity, not just for kids but for adults too. We all love to do our Halloween selfies, so if you're going to dress up, you might as well have a photo of it and have a nice backdrop to go with it. Also, just randomly, I have a cute little headband. It's hard to see because it's dark back here, but it's cute. So if you work in a place where they're not necessarily into dressing up a lot, but you want to be festive, keep in mind like little headbands and hats and stuff for the Halloween season if you'd want to be a little spooky but not overwhelmingly spooky. It's just a fun little thing to have. So, I also have, before we begin on all of the Oracle decks and tarot cards, I just want to mention this is sold out because it's so awesome. But they do have a bunch of other planners. This is the Year of the Witch. It's unavailable right now, but hopefully they re-up it.
You're an evil temptress showing us
I'm
something we
sorry.
can't get, and I'm going to show you something you can't get. And
Oh
thank
my
you for
god.
the follow, Brandy.
Yes.
Glad to have you on board. Happy almost Halloween for 2 months.
Yes.
What is
Yeah.
the Halloween countdown for today? I usually put it on.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
That's a
here we
good
go.
question.
48 days. Woo!
Holy cow. I can't. I was looking at the calendar today and I was like, wow, it's already halfway through September. It's gone by so fast. Anyway, so this planner is really awesome. I like to put this with tarot because some people like to do weekly reads, daily reads, and they like to write their readings down and then go back and reflect on them. You can journal about it. So this is a cool planner. Like I said, it's not available on Amazon right now, but I did see some really cool ones. If you do click on the carousel down below at this planner, you'll find a lot of other cool planners on there. This one's just exceptional. So here you can see the inside is cool. There's a sleeve. So if you like putting stickers on things, it's nice for, you could just put stickers and whatever you want in their notes. It's beautifully illustrated. There's different information. There's a lot of information in here about each holiday, about moon cycles, about different, everything you could possibly imagine. If you're witchy at all, then you're just regular planner stuff. So it's really handy. I like doing this for tarot, like I was talking about. Check this out, or check out some other planners that are more witchy. I don't know. These things inspire me to start doing more planning in my life. So this is really cool. Carrie, why don't you tell us what other item you have that is not available right now?
For one thing, can I get you this item? It's not on Amazon. It's somewhere else.
Oh.
You're gonna be really mad, but you're gonna really like it and be like, no, don't. Just because it's a cat thing, don't buy it for me.
Oh my god, it's really cute though.
It's really cute.
I like it. Can you change the numbers on there?
Yes, it comes with number tiles that you stick on there to show how many days left.
My god,
I
I
know.
can't wait for Halloween. That's adorable.
Okay, I'm gonna remove it.
Oh god. Okay.
Brandy says, "Welcome to the witchy side of Amazon Live." Yes.
Yes. Hello.
So, Amazon does not like us to show you stuff you cannot get on Amazon, but I'm going to bring this up because you might be able to get it. I check every single day to see if they're here yet. I had to buy these on the DW Home website because they're not on Amazon yet, but they will be. Spooky Bourbon Cider Candle.
Oh, it's a candle.
It looks like it's a Starbucks drink, but it's a candle.
Oh, that's adorable. Wow.
Oh, it smells so good. It smells like pumpkin and cider and bourbon. And you know I love me some bourbon. And they also have Witch's Brew.
Oh, that's perfect for tarot readings and stuff. I love having a bunch of candles lit while I'm doing my readings and stuff.
I expect them to hit Amazon any day, and when they do, we'll do another live stream and show them to you.
Yeah.
This is Poison Apple.
Whoa.
Ooh! And it's definitely apple-y. And look, the lid has a little fortune-telling spinner.
Oh, it actually spins.
It says signs point to yes. So.
Wow, and that's not in our carousel. That's something that
because they're not available yet.
No.
I'm going to do a live stream as soon as I can when they are.
Yes.
Every morning I wake up and I do my Wordle, and then I go Amazon.com, DW Home, Halloween candles. Ah!
Oh my god. Okay. Well, so I know you guys are waiting for some tarot decks and oracle decks. I'm going to start with the Labyrinth tarot deck today.
Oh, yes.
And this one is one of my favorites. It's beautiful. So here we go.
I'm going to put you front and center.
Okay. So here is the Labyrinth tarot card deck and guidebook. The person who did the art for this particular tarot deck actually just released another tarot deck, very new, which we will talk about probably after this one. It's the Lord of the Rings tarot deck. So if you like these bold lines, I mean, it kind of has this Edward Gorey style to it, but it's just a little more emphasized. I really like this. So let's look at it. One thing I do like about this tarot deck too is that we have our own different spreads that are all labyrinth oriented. Here is the back of the cards. They're very cute. These are really durable cards. They're very thick. I actually often think that I'm holding or like 2 cards at a time because they are just really well made. So here we have different suits. There are, I think it's stabs, junk. I'm trying to remember what else, but here we have strength.
Junk would be perfect if you're doing a reading for me.
I love the junk cards. They're hilarious. Okay, here we have the Hierophant. These cards are really awesome. Here's our Magician, my Goblin King. I love the different creatures that are surrounding him. I just saw some of these, and it kind of reminds me of Brian Froud, which is amazing. Here is the Chariot, of course. So cute. So if you do know anybody who really enjoys Labyrinth, keep tarot cards in mind. This is a great gift option. Ooh, the Dancers. This is a beautiful card. So tarot cards are a great option for gifts, for Christmas coming up, or just a Halloween treat. These are feathers, so that's another suit available. And I'll show you guys just a couple of other ones. Ooh, the Devil. Here we go.
Whoa.
Yeah, wild. I'm excited to see what the Lord of the Rings ones look like in comparison to these. Here's the Fate card. And then the Hanged Man. Poor guy. I remember that scene.
Ew. That's weird. I don't know.
All right. So, and like I said, the Labyrinth cards do have their own spreads. I like the, here, one of my favorites is the Door Knockers Conundrum. But we have, You Have No Power Over Me. And these are all Labyrinth themed. Here's the Door Knockers Conundrum. It's really cute. If you have 2 different things you're trying to deal with and figuring out which ones to do. And then did I do things aren't always as they seem? But anyway, so this is a really awesome deck. Super fun. If you love Jim Henson or Labyrinth, check this out. This is the Labyrinth tarot card deck. It's really cute, really fun. So Carrie, why don't you show us the Lord of the Rings deck, who's the same artist as this guy? I'm really excited about it.
Let me find it in the carousel, because we have
Sure.
a lot of stuff going on. Ooh.
Yeah, we do. Lots of stuff.
Okay. Lord of the Rings tarot deck. I'm getting there.
No, you're fine.
Woo! Okay. There it is. I just got this last week. I have only looked through it once.
Oh my goodness.
So obviously, if you're not a Lord of the Rings fan, this is going to not mean anything, but you might have a geeky friend that is screaming like, I need this so much! So it is by Inside Editions. I love their tarot decks. They're high quality. They're printed on awesome paper. The illustrations are amazing, and they come with a little ribbon to help you get the cards out. This one comes with an interesting booklet that normally tarot deck booklets are a book, but this is a map.
Oh my god.
I actually, and my camera's going to freak out trying to focus on it there. I actually don't like this because if I'm trying to do a reading, I have to like look for what does this card mean and turn it upside down. I don't like that. I would prefer a traditional book where you flip the pages, but they're trying to be creative. So,
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So here's the back of the cards.
Ooh, I like that.
And inside has the One Ring.
Very cool.
So you didn't see this on my stream the other day, Katie?
I did not.
Okay, let me set this back on the shelf so we can look at it while we're talking about it. So here's the Fool.
Oh, okay, never mind. Well, maybe he is featured in the Amazon shopping list.
Well, it did talk about it before I got the deck. I showed you 4 pictures out of the deck.
Was.
Yeah,
Yes.
because they let us have a preview of the Magician,
Yes.
which I assume is Gandalf. The High Priestess, Galadriel.
Beautiful. Oh.
These look like etchings or wood cutting.
Oh, yeah.
If I said that right, woodcut style. There's the Empress. Who is that?
Is that...
Arwen?
Yeah, that's kind of who I was thinking.
Yeah. The Emperor.
Boy. Beautiful.
The Hierophant. I don't know who that is.
Oh.
The Lovers. We know who that is.
Yes, we do. God, that's so pretty.
The Chariot is a wheelbarrow driven by a hobbit.
That's so cute.
Strength, of course, is a dwarf. Is that Gimli?
Yeah. I don't know. He looks
crushing
fierce.
an orc. The Hermit, is that Bilbo?
It looks like Bilbo, yeah.
He didn't used to be a hermit, and after everything he went through, he's like, that's it.
Yep, I'm done.
Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, cute.
So I play the Lord of the Rings online game. It's the only MMO I play, and you'll be walking through the field or running through killing something, and there's always like water wheels everywhere on the rivers.
Yeah.
Justice.
Beautiful.
I think that's Legolas with less blonde hair. The way he's supposed to look.
Yeah.
Although Orlando Bloom looked damn good.
Yeah, he did.
Of course, the Hangman is not going to come as a surprise. He could have been the Fool, too.
Yeah.
All right. What do you think the Death card is?
Is it a Ring Wraith?
That would have been a good one, too.
Oh, very cool. I like that.
Temperance? Who's that? Is that El...
Is that Elrond?
Yeah, that's what I meant. I was
Or-
like, Someone forgot to put their phone on Do Not Disturb.
I did. Oh.
There's the Ring Wraith, the devil.
Ooh, okay. That makes a lot more sense. That's a great photo.
The Tower is very similar to Death, as those cards are. I gotta hold this up for comparison, because this is brilliant that they did this. I don't see a lot of tarot decks that tie in their Tower and their Death cards.
Oh, that's awesome. Holy crap. I love that.
And remember, when you're reading tarot, when you pull the Death card, it doesn't mean you're about to die.
Right.
It means a big change is coming, and sometimes the change is good. And for some people, like cancer patients, death is a great change.
Yeah.
Okay, so the star, what the heck is this? You're gonna know, I don't.
Oh no, I don't know.
Is that
Actually,
some famous brooch or something, or the
it
cloak clasp,
probably.
or
I cannot
the
remember.
moon?
Oh, ooh, that's
Yeah.
beautiful. Wow, the art in all of these decks is just beautiful.
So I'm gonna skip ahead. So the minor arcana decks are rings, of
Okay.
course. There's the page. Lots of
Ooh,
rings. And then swords, obviously. We knew
yes.
that. Ooh, this one's scary.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, lots of swords, blah, blah, blah. And then cups.
Oh, very cool. Yes, that makes sense.
What? Goblets, etc. Especially for the hobbits and dwarves, they like to
Yes,
drink. And then wands.
of course. They could keep it pretty traditional.
These kind of remind me of some of your sticks in your Froud deck.
Yes.
Or Labyrinth deck. And then, oh, swords again. Oops! Which suit am I missing?
You had rings,
Wands,
wands,
cups, swords.
cups.
Okay, yeah, I got them all. Okay. So that was the Lord of the Rings Tarot. And before I hand control back to Katie, I'm sure you guys are curious about some of the cute blinking stuff behind me.
I am. I want to know. Oh, wow. There's a couple things actually. I want to know about that pumpkin.
This showed up last night. It is from the Lakeside Collection, which is like kind of a home decor place for old people, but I don't care. It changes colors and clothes.
I
And it's
love it.
witches stirring a cauldron with bats, and on the other side it's a cemetery.
That's really cute.
And then it takes 3 AAA batteries.
Is it, what is it made out of? Is it whoa, okay.
It's, I don't know, plastic?
Yeah.
Some kind of hard plastic.
Wow.
Which is good because stuff at my house gets dropped often.
Oh, yeah. Mine
And
too.
then look how inexpensive. I'm so happy with this. I wasn't sure before it got here if it was going to be cheap and stupid. It's $11.
Ooh.
It's just thin balsa wood, but you can choose, do you want the happy Halloween side
Oh.
or do you want the jack-o'-lantern side?
Oh, that's really cool. I
Yeah.
like that.
It's by Happy Trees and it has a little battery compartment. This one is AA batteries.
Oh, okay. Is that in our
Right.
carousel?
It is in our carousel. Happy
Oh.
Trees. Yeah.
That's awesome. I love
This
it.
is like a big show and tell game. Yay.
Yes.
What's next for you? Let's put us both back on.
Sure. Yeah. Let
There.
me. So the next tarot card deck that I'm going to talk about is, well, okay. Oops. Here we go. We'll do the Dungeons and Dragons tarot card deck since that one's pretty popular. So here we go. This one has beautiful art. It's one of my favorites as far as like the illustrations go and the quality. So this is by Wizards of the Coast, it looks like. I mean, it has everything Wizards of the Coast. So you open it up like a little treasure box. Here is our guidebook here. Super dorky. I love our D20 right off the bat. Here is the back of the cards. And one thing that's really cool about this deck is that it kind of has this canvas texture to it. So it's really nice. They're really easy to shuffle, which is obviously one of the best parts about tarot is getting a good deck that shuffles and fits really well in your hand. So let me just share with you some of the illustrations. Here's the Hanged Man, the High Priestess. We also have the Queen. So, okay.
Wow.
Here we
pretty.
go. We're all ready. So I have to explain this a little bit.
Wow.
So you notice that it just says ace here. One thing that they did not do and they should have done, and this is probably the biggest gripe about these cards, is that it doesn't indicate what minor arcana it is. So this is just a 2.
Oh.
So
That's
what
confusing.
yeah, so you have to find the cards in the guidebook based off of the picture, which is kind of frustrating. So the minor arcana suits are strength, intelligence, and wisdom. And I thought, hey, maybe I'm just not geeky enough and I just can't identify it. Like
I don't
was
know.
just like,
You're pretty geeky.
yeah, so but as you can see, like this is charisma. This to me looks like a druid, so I would probably put that if it were to be associated with each, minor arcana. I'd probably put that in wisdom, but it's not there. So that's one thing about these cards that's a bit of a gripe, is that these are not labeled, and you do have to find your minor arcana cards just via picture. It's not that big of a deal. You only have 4 options, but if you're doing a big read, I can see it being a pain.
That would be.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah. So, but one thing that's cool though, so here's the other part that's awesome. If you do play D&D like I do, you can actually use these in your campaign. So if you're a dungeon master, for instance, you can be like, you can just draw a card and just say, oh, I'm drawing a 2. It'll tell you on the bottom of each card where the symbol, the Dungeons and Dragons symbol is. It'll say like a starter for a campaign. So a doppelganger has infiltrated the king's court, and the king seeks someone who can root him out. So it's a great way to just start an adventure if you're just a little lost, or you're in the middle of a campaign and you're like, what can I do? These are really great cards for that. And you can kind of do an adventure read and spread. So it's great for Dungeons and Dragons, but it's also great for tarot. So I'm going to share with you a few more of these cards. This one might be one of my favorite cards, the Queen of, I don't know what it is, but it's beautiful.
Stunning.
The art is fantastic. It features different classes, different races, different subclasses, even some classes that are maybe in some of the, what were you going to say?
Well, the little symbol that's above the number doesn't change depending on which suit it is.
No, it's it's the D20. Yeah, which that really sucks. I wish they did do something a little different, you know. But these are really beautiful cards. If you love Dungeons and Dragons, here's the lovers.
Are you currently in a campaign, or do you wait till fall and winter?
Oh, I am. I'm in 2.
Ooh,
I play Dungeons and Dragons,
nice.
and I also play GURPS, which is that one's extra nerdy. I'm not going to even talk about it. All right, so one more card. Look at him. I love the bard. This is the 3. We have a couple rogues, assassins, and a bard. So if you love Dungeons and Dragons, check this one out. It's a really great tarot deck. There are a few issues with it, but it's also really fun. And if you need campaign ideas, it also provides that. This is the Dungeons and Dragons tarot. It's super cool. And it's one of my favorites. It's really high quality cards, so I highly recommend it. What are you going to talk about next?
I just got this book yesterday for children, or me. Have not looked through it yet because I wanted to show you. It just was published. It's called Kit and Caboodle.
Oh my god, I
see a witch and a bat, an owl bat, a bat owl. I don't know.
I love that. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It has a price tag on it, which is weird because I bought it on Amazon, but okay. I don't like having stickers on my books. I want to pick it off. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here it goes. Get off my book. Thank you. That's weird. Okay. This says, Kit the witch lives all alone in a big old house. The wind, the trees, the moon, and the stars are her only companions. Well, what's wrong with that? That sounds pretty nice. Oh my gosh, we have a comment that we missed over on. Oh, thank you. Never mind.
Yes.
You're good. I didn't even...
I recognized him.
Then Caboodle tumbles through her window, and Kit discovers there's more to magic than just spells and potions.
Oh, is it friendship?
Check this out. Oh, it starts off with stars.
Oh, that's really cool.
I like the font. Anna Pignataro is the author. Little Hair Books is the publisher.
Oh my god, that's beautiful.
I'm just going to read the first couple pages because it's not fair to the publisher to read the whole thing. Once upon a time, not so long ago, there was a witch called Kit. Kit lived all alone in a big old house. The wind, the trees, the moon, and the stars were her only companions.
Oh.
In 100 years, no one had ever dropped by. Then, one Halloween, something came tumbling through the window.
Oh, goodness.
So we get to see her witchy kitchen. And we meet her new friend.
Oh.
Who has a bat with a broken wing. And she's trying to cast a spell on it to fix it. And her spell is Abracadabra boppity boo, fix this wing witchity poo.
Oh my god.
But it doesn't work. So now she's putting something in the cauldron. She's trying to put on a bandage. She makes him a bed and she's reading him stories, but he won't sleep.
Oh my
This
God.
is adorable.
That's
oh my gosh.
so cute.
I can't
love
spoil it.
that.
I
That's
would read
adorable.
this to a 3, 4, 5, 6-year-old. So cute. I'm so glad I bought it. I want to hug it.
It's so cute. I can't wait to watch. Like we do, speaking of children's books, so if you guys do like Halloween stuff, especially darker, children's Halloween reads, the witchy aesthetic, that kind of thing, make sure to give us a follow because we do live stream about all kinds of stuff. As you can tell, speaking of children's stuff, we do children's toys, which Carrie's gonna feature. Oh, look at him, he's cute.
I know we're supposed to be talking about tarot decks, but this came from Amazon last night. It is by Barrington, and he goes with my other little plushie toys. So next time I do a Halloween plushie live stream, which will be soon, you're going to see him again. It's a 9-inch. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's about, I would say, 6 or 7 inches tall. It's a plushie, but because he has eyes that could be chewed off and a nose, don't give it to a baby under 3 who's still putting stuff in their mouth. But other than that, I should show him upside down there.
That's cute. Very cute. It definitely looks like a bear too. It's got it has, I don't know, it looks like a bear to me.
It's like a bear kitty bat.
It is. It's very cute. Okay, we will talk about some more tarot card decks. I'll talk about the Edgar Allan Poe deck since I haven't talked about that one in a while.
Ooh,
actually.
I love this one.
I really need to give this back to you because I feel like this is yours. So for those of you who like Edgar Allan Poe, this is the deck for you. It's really, really cool. It's way more vibrant than I anticipated for a Poe deck. So it's quite large too. So we open it up here, and here is what the book looks like. It's a massive companion that comes with this Edgar Allan Poe tarot card deck. And you can see here we have fun illustrations already. And look at the back of the cards. They're awesome. He's adorable. Okay, so, and here's the inside. We have the beetle. So I'm actually trying my best to start reading more Edgar Allan Poe. I have to be honest, I hadn't until recently, so I feel much better than I have read a few of his pieces now.
Well, wait for a rainy day, though. That's just the perfect time to read.
Oh, it's so
foggy.
Yes. Oh, it's really good. So here's the Edgar Allan Poe companion. It's very large, like I said. So one thing that's really cool about this is, like, for instance, we have the moon. We have full page illustrations for, I think, almost every single card, which is awesome. So we have the moon. It says where the scene is from in his work. So this is the Telltale Heart. And it kind of gives like a little blurb about the scene itself. So if you're not familiar with every single one of his works, you will be. And it's just kind of nice to reminisce, like, oh, I love the Telltale Heart. Here we have all of the meanings. We have why this card is associated with this particular card. Why this scene is associated with the card. And then we have a very short and simple upright and reversal meanings. So you can have a more elaborate experience or just something really short and sweet. Very cool. The cards can be a little grim, so I have to filter some of these out. I just have to make sure, but here's the back again.
We do have to be a little family friendly here at Amazon Live.
Yes. This one is kind of grim. It's grim, but I'll share a little bit of it. Some people are on fire. I apologize, but it's not any blood or anything. Here's the King of Swords. One thing that's cool about these cards, too, is that it doesn't have a border. Oops, that's grim. Sorry, I don't know why I did that. I was like, oh, that's a cool card. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords.
Ooh.
Super stunning card.
So much blue.
Yes. So, like I said, these cards are really vibrant. The Emperor, of course. So, I like that there's no border around the cards for these ones for some reason, because it doesn't feel so claustrophobic. Or is that the right term? Yeah, like it just doesn't feel so squishy in the card. it feels like you're literally opening a doorway and seeing the scene itself, but it's got a lot of cool scenes. If you know somebody who really digs Edgar Allan Poe, this will probably be greatly appreciated. It's very unique. The art style is unique. Just, the fact that everything is a part of any of his literature is very cool too. I really like it. What's your favorite Edgar Allan Poe work, Carrie?
The Cask of Amontillado.
Oh, really? I'm going to have to read
Or
that.
Annabelle Lee, his poem.
Very...
Or Lenore. Dang it, do I have to have one favorite?
No, you can have so many favorites.
I think maybe Annabelle Lee. It's very simplistic, though. But it rhymes. It's so pretty.
Oh, yeah, he's just a fantastic writer. Yeah. I'm really glad I'm starting to read more of his stuff. Here's a few more of his cards. But yeah, this is a really cool deck. It's really fun. And this compendium is just really, so elaborate and awesome. We do have in the very back, there are spreads. So we have, what is it? We have a yes and no spread, the fan spread, just basic spreads. But here is our Poe spreads. We have the gravestone spread, the oval portrait spread. We have, I thought we had, we have the Telltale Heart spread, the Raven spread, and the Dream Within a Dream spread. So there's a lot of cool stuff in this particular compendium, this box. This is a great gift, by the way. I would definitely think about this if you do have people in your life that love Edgar Allan Poe. So check this out. This is the Edgar Allan Poe tarot card deck. And I have to give it back to Carrie because she loves Poe.
And I am going to meet you today and demand it.
Oh, well, I see.
Give it to me. I'll be Gollum.
Oh gosh. So I think I actually have more tarot card decks in this list than you do. Is there anything you want to share before I share one more deck?
Well, I bet everybody wants to know about this pretty cool sparkly candle.
Oh yeah, I do. I love it.
Ever since we did a shoppable video on Amazon, we've sold a couple a day for Amazon on their behalf. We've been good little influencers. It is 25% or 23% off today. 25.
Oh my
goodness. So it's $25.99, and it has spiders and glitter in it. It's swirling around.
Inside? Is it a flower inside?
It's spiders. Oh, the little.
There's like a knob or something on the inside.
It's just how it's the squirter thing that makes
the
glitter squirt around.
Okay.
And then there's a battery compartment down here. So when you're done, you can just turn it off to save the batteries. But I'm never done. And the company is called El Nacelle, which is one of those made-up Chinese company names.
Oh, boy. Oh, that's awesome. I need to get one of those. Those are very cool.
They have a purple one and a red one.
They have a red one? Oh, yeah. Creepy, bloody red.
Yes.
That's awesome. Okay, so I will share another deck with you. We have the Halloween Oracle. I know you've seen this one quite often, Carrie, but it's very cool. I'll share with you guys the Beltane deck as well after this for a less dark card deck. But anyway, this is by Stacey DeMarco. It's really cool. If you love Halloween or know somebody who loves Halloween, this will be a really great gift. You can see all the cool little Halloween themes around the box itself. Pumpkins, bats, and cats, and brooms. Okay, so here is our little book. It's got the same stuff all around it. Very cool. Even our creepy cauldron. One thing that's cool there's actually a couple cool things about this deck. This provides a lot of Halloween history or just little tidbits about Halloween that I never knew about. And it's not necessarily only about answering questions, but asking even more questions to get you to think about some of the things you're asking.
I like that.
Yeah, so I do like that too. And because this is a Halloween Oracle deck, it does encourage us to kind of connect with our ancestors when the veil is the thinnest. And it kind of teaches us how to do that. So if that's your thing, this is actually kind of a cool thing. I've never had that as a part of a deck. So that's one special thing about this deck. So here we have the Hearth. These are very shiny cards. So that's one thing that isn't necessarily my favorite thing about this deck is that because of the material they use, the cards tend to stick together a little bit because it's shiny and it's a little, I'm not sure what kind of plasticky, I guess, but it makes it really durable. These are also very large cards, like just pretty massive, and my hands aren't small.
Those are amazingly big cards. Most decks are not that big.
Yeah, so
is it kind of annoying to shuffle, or?
Yes, it can be really difficult to shuffle. So I end up just using the ground. I'll just mash them around because I can't really shuffle without all the cards flying. So here's some cool different illustrations. It's definitely mixed media, which is really cool. This one looks more like a illustration, but we do have clearly some photography mixed in with the illustration, all kind of layered on top of each other, and it's very, very cool. Here we have scrying. Another really awesome feature about these cards too is that some people like to do, I don't know what you would even call it, but if you're asking questions and you just draw a card and it says dawn and the bottom says the light after darkness, and it encourages you to ask another question because maybe this encouraged you to think about something in a different way. So you can kind of keep drawing cards because it gives you a little tidbit about what this card actually means. So that's really fun. Here's the black cat. Look at him. I love black cats. They're so cute.
How many black cats do you own?
Luna's a tortie, so she's not entirely black. She's got little orange speckles on her, and she's precious.
Is she named after Sailor Moon or just the moon?
Her eyes are. My husband said that her eyes reminded him of the moon. So
Aww.
So and they do. They're huge. Here's Trick or Treat.
That I love. Is scary and cool.
I know. So we have a mix of different kinds of Halloween stuff. This was one of my favorite cards. Beautiful card. But yeah, this is a fun deck with a lot of different mix Halloween symbolism. You get to learn about a lot of cool stuff. This one's a cool card too. Very unique illustrations. I don't think I've seen a deck quite like this with this art style necessarily. So, but if you love Halloween, this is a great deck for sure. Ooh, graveyard. Sorry. Here we go. Last card. Such a cool card. So that is the Halloween Oracle deck. So it's not a tarot deck. This is an Oracle deck. Check this one out. I think it's actually on sale. It's 10% off right now. So I think a lot of things are actually on sale this week. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah.
That's why we shop early for all of our holidays.
Oh, yes. So much shopping.
I wonder what our viewers would like us to talk about when Christmas time comes around. And we still celebrate Halloween year-round, and we celebrate the Nightmare Before Christmas, but would you guys like to see a little bit of ghost stories, perhaps? That is an old Christmas tradition, reading ghost stories on Christmas. I don't know.
Is it really?
Let us know in the comments.
Yes, absolutely. So I will share with you guys the Seasons of the Witch, and then I'll give it to Carrie to talk about that Stranger Things tarot deck, because that deck is going to be really cool.
Yes.
So here we have another Oracle deck. This is the Seasons of the Witch Beltane, and Carrie has the Samhain deck. I love how different everything looks. I mean, it's by the same artist, I think, but everything looks very, very different, very seasonal. So here we have Beltane, and this is really awesome. Here is our awesome guidebook. This is a beautiful deck. Okay, so here we have bees with the moon. I think with our Samhain deck, it's a red moon, if I'm not mistaken. We also have this beautiful gold on the side of these cards. Oh, they're so pretty.
That is just stunning. Oh, that makes it so special.
Yeah. So here we have different illustrations. Very, very spring-esque. Morning Dew. I love, again, I think this might be an Oracle deck thing. A lot of Oracle decks have additional text on the bottom, which I personally really enjoy.
Oh, me too.
Here we have Maypole. This is a fun one. Got to make sure. Here we have Manifestation. That Darn Cat says, howdy, I found you guys looking for reviews of Kitty Moonlight Adventures. I love that cute book.
And
It's
over on Amazon, Diamond Handed Autist says that's precious. Thanks for watching, Diamond Handed Autist.
yes.
Don't forget to click the follow button if you like Halloween. You'll be
Yep.
notified of when we go live next.
Yes. And Darn Cat says the ghost stories does sound pretty cool. That's a really, yeah, I think that's a great idea, Carrie. I also think we should do ones about shipwrecks in Antarctica because that's a personal weird thing I'm scared of. I don't.
So don't ever go on a ship to Antarctica and you'll be fine.
But I want to. I want to see the world. Here's Love Spell. I like how everything is very bee-esque and very yellow. I don't see a lot of tarot decks that utilize yellow.
No. Thank you for the follow, Diamond Handed Autist.
Yes, thank you. Oh, hand fastings. Look at this. Oh, so pretty. This deck is just so gorgeous, really. We'll have to do a side-by-side of all of the seasons of The Witch as they keep producing more of these decks, because it's going to be amazing. So they do have 3 decks. They have Yule, Samhain, and Beltane. I wonder what they're going to do next. But it's they're all really unique and really awesome. Here's the Green Man. Oh my god. Okay. I can't show that one. Here's Goat. He's cute.
Aww.
So let's see. A lot of people ask, you know, if you what's the difference between oracle decks and tarot card decks? And you can use these really however you want to and choosing these things, but usually they do guide you, the decks themselves, if you buy a tarot card deck or an oracle deck that has a guidebook. So for instance, this one, we have different kinds of spreads you can do, and it's pretty self-explanatory and fairly easy. They walk you through all of these different things, the basics, and if you want something a little more advanced. So we have like a self-worship spread for understanding your gifts. This is a goddess spread for finding the right path. And this is going to be strictly for this deck. So for the Seasons of the Witch, or for the Beltane deck. I think the Samhain deck has a different kind of spread that's associated with it, but they are really cool, and I think it's fun to find decks that you really connect with, and I personally really like this one. This one's just kind of screams Katie a little bit. So check this one out. Beautiful, beautiful deck. This is the Beltane Seasons of the Witch. They do have 3 other ones, the Samhain and the Yule deck. All right, Carrie. Time to show us the Stranger Things deck.
Okay, bossy.
I am so bossy.
No, she's just so excited to see it again.
Oh god, it's gonna be so.
My dogs are so excited they started barking too.
Right.
Or
Okay.
it could be Amazon's Prime truck showing up to give me more stuff that I bought.
Oh goodness.
Might be. Mimi says, hello, I'm a Cancer girl. Is there any man who will marry me next year?
Oh boy.
Well, let me find out. Let me spin my candle of fortune and find out.
Oh boy.
Think about your question. The answer is, it said, very doubtful. Oh,
goodness gracious.
sorry to be the bad tidings. Perhaps this candle jar thinks you need to wait for an even better man in 2023.
Oh yeah.
Yes. All right. The Stranger Things Tarot is by Insight Editions. They do lots of pop culture tarot decks. High quality. I love the feel of the cards. They always print them on nice paper, and they always have fabulous guidebooks where they reproduce the picture in color of the decks, and they tell you the reversal meanings, and at the back they help you figure out some of the layouts. New in town, A Curiosity Voyage, Out of That Cave, Power Surge. That's what my aunt calls it when she has that menopause hot flash, a power surge. Anyway. So here is what the deck looks like. Black ribbon to help you get the cards out of the box. A keepsake box to keep them in. And then here's what the back of the deck looks like.
Whoa.
Spooky.
Very cool.
By Tarot. Yes. So this is the Fool.
Ooh.
The artwork is almost photorealistic.
Yeah.
The Magician.
Absolutely.
Look at the beautiful High Priestess. 11. The Empress, played by Winona Ryder,
Oh my
with her
god.
Christmas lights in the back. The Emperor.
Oh.
Aww. Now, I forget who this is, the Hierophant. Is that
Oh,
a
it's
random, like, corn dog seller or what?
No. It's the Russian guy. I can't remember his
Oh.
name right now.
The Lovers.
Oh wow. How cute.
And of course, the chariot does not come as a surprise. Strength.
Ooh.
Yes.
I love that.
Beautiful.
Yes.
I like how the edge of the cards looks kind of antiqued or made old or like it got burned.
Yeah.
The Hermit, oh, she was alone for so long.
Oh. Wow.
Get ready to laugh. Wheel of Fortune. If you're a Stranger Things watcher, this is an inside joke with the waffles. Justice.
Oh my god.
Okay, the Hanged Man is definitely suspended.
Whoa. That's cool.
And Death is an interesting... I wondered what they were going to do for the Death card.
That they can't. Oh, what is
It's probably
her
a
name?
spoiler. Anyway, Temperance.
Oh boy, Will.
The
Or not
devil
Will,
is
sorry.
depicted as 4 evil scientists. I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Tower. I was curious what they were going to do.
Oh, interesting. That's an interesting take on that.
I wouldn't have thought he was the star, but okay, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
And we see 11 a lot in this deck.
Oh, I'm
Of
sure.
course she's the moon.
Yeah.
And this is so perfect. The sun. He is a sunny little personality.
I love him.
He's adorable. Judgment. Well, he's the one that got judged, but whatever, that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one. This is sweet. The world.
Aw.
So, the minor arcana are dice, of course, because of D&D.
Ah.
And scoops.
Oh my god. That's
Scoops.
adorable.
The king of scoops is, as you can imagine, of course,
Oh, yes. Poor
the
guy.
knight of scoops. So it's all ice cream themed. Oh, this one's kind of sexy. There you go, ladies. Have at it. The page of scoops is that adorable girl.
Aw.
Okay, and the next suit. Oh, and here's just some scoops by themselves. Now I'm hungry for ice cream. Dang it.
No.
Strands is the next instead of wands for the air.
Oh, I like that.
Yes. Page of Strands. Knight of Strands. And then, oh, we have to see the Queen of Strands.
Ooh, I like that.
Then there are, besides strands, spokes.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm. Bicycle. Very important to the show. Oh, this one's creepy. Ah! I'm not going to show it to you anymore. Lots of bicycles. And then we have strands, spokes, scoops, and what was the first one? Dice. Okay, so we did all of the minor arcana. So that is the Stranger Things tarot deck. High quality. Obviously, if you don't know the show, this is not going to be for you. And don't gift it to someone that's never watched the show. But if you have, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Well, Nancy, what's her name? Nancy, the one who got taken in the pool. It was Barbara because yes, it was Barb. That's right. There's so many shows to keep in line.
I know.
Oh, my brain can't handle it.
And I just started watching something new last night, and I immediately was like, dang it, I don't need another good show. It's on the Stars app or the Stars streaming service. It's called The Serpent Queen. It's about Catherine de Medici. And half the people on the show say de Medici, and the others say de Medici. So whatever, pronounce it however you want. She was a queen of France after a while, even though she was Italian.
Whoa.
And
okay.
it stars Samantha Morton, who you might have most recently remembered from The Walking Dead as the big, bald, badass person. And, oh my gosh, The Serpent Queen is so good so far. I can't wait to get off work tonight and watch it. Wow.
That's awesome. Yeah, speaking of Walking Dead, Willie and I just started watching Walking Dead again, and I was like, oh, this is basically, so now we're catching up. It's fall. It's almost fall, so we had to start catching up on it.
Had you never finished it, or are you rewatching it?
We stopped after when they hit. Oh no! Now see, I can't remember,
Because
and
a
I'm
lot of
literally
people
watching the
stopped
show.
when Glenn died the first time, and then a lot of people stopped when Glenn died the second time.
Glenn dies twice.
Oh, spoiler!
I mean, I we already knew. I mean, it's
Oh,
been
okay.
so many. To me, it's just like it's been so many years
Yeah.
that it's
They
like,
they did a fake out where Glenn was under a dumpster and we
oh
thought he was dead,
yeah, okay.
and
So
then
it's
he was
after
alive.
that one. It's
Yeah.
pre his actual death. Anyway, sorry if that was a spoiler for y'all, but it's been many
They've
years,
had
so
10 years to watch it.
it's
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 fine.
been sorry. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to talk about today, and I know Mimi wants to do she actually wants to do a tarot, and she wanted to ask, is there a man who will marry me next year? So I'm going to lend that to Carrie, I think.
We'll ask her which deck she would like us to use from the
Sure.
decks. Yeah,
Yeah.
that we've
Yeah.
looked through.
Yeah, so we've looked through a couple of them. So you saw the Stranger Things deck, but we also have the Halloween Oracle, Edgar Allan Poe. We have Seasons of the Witch. We have a Dungeons and Dragons. There's a lot of different decks that we have. You can find us on Amazon.com/live/Dark Side of the Library, and you can see our carousel with a lot of different decks there. Anyway, so before we do that, the Halloween Oracle. So that'll be me. Well, actually, which Oracle? The Beltane or the Halloween Oracle? Anyway, Dark Side of the Zodiac. I figured I would feature this. So I didn't forget. I mean, okay, maybe I did forget I had this because I used to read this all the time. It's a little older, but it's still hilarious and one of my favorite horoscope books because it's snarky and it's awesome. So we always talk about how great every sign is, and every horoscope book is like, oh, look at all these great Aquarians. They're so smart. They might be a little weird, but whatever. They're still great. This is the opposite. It talks about how terrible every single one of us are. If that's your thing, this is probably the book for you. So I'll do mine because it's not fair to make fun of other people. I'll make fun of myself. I have no shame.
You can do mine and make fun of me.
Oh, we could do both. Okay, so I'm a Capricorn. So here we have Capricorn. Oh, by the way, so this book is divided up into color.
Oh,
So
it's color coded. Oh,
yeah,
that's great.
super nice to find your sign. So I was green. So it says, it has our basic stuff. Capricorn is a feminine cardinal earth sign, blah, blah, blah. It says things like, it is named for the constellation Capricorn, the goat, or as some pedants insist, pedants? The sea goat, which bleats and backbites behind the sun at this time of year. On the dark side. So there's another paragraph. This is on the dark side. This makes me a cold, cruel, petty-minded slave driver with unsuspected yet unquenchable ambition and an addiction to tight-fisted penny pinching.
No. But was your mother born in January? No, I'm just kidding. No.
No, she's a Gemini. So this has all of our like darker facets. We all have dark facets, right? So it's it's kind of hilarious and it's good to laugh at yourself sometimes. So okay, fine.
Oh, you've got to do Aries now.
Okay. My husband's an Aries too, so it'll be great. So that's Aquarius. Aquarius is actually kind of hilarious too, I have to be honest. Okay. Aries.
Are they telling you our bad so that we can work on it or so that we can embrace it?
I mean, I think that's your choice, to be perfectly honest. I mean, they have our rising sign, so it's not just for your sun sign. It's like, here's your moon sign, here's your rising sign, here's etc. So if you have any of these it's all of these qualities. It talks about your personality, your job, your relationships, etc.
Wow.
Even your B word rating. I know that's a fine word to use, but not here. Okay, so Aries, here we go.
Oh boy.
Okay, so on the dark side, we all know Aries is, bullheaded. It's fine. I love every Aries anyway. Okay, so on the dark side, this makes you a loud, overconfident, aggressive thug with way too many Y chromosomes and a will of titanium-clad granite.
Wow.
It's not true. But I mean, my husband's really stubborn, so it's a little true. So this book is fun. It's hilarious, and it does go through, like I said, all the different signs, so moon, rising, etc. And it talks about every little thing. You know, if you want to improve yourself, that's great, but you don't have to. It's color coordinated, and it's laid out the way that every zodiac thing is. Aries starts at the beginning, and then Pisces in the back.
Because the most important ones start off first. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you overconfident Aries. So it's a really fun book. It's entertaining. There's lots of little tidbits here and there, and I mean, I don't necessarily think it's inaccurate. It just kind of sucks to hear some of this stuff about yourself. It's like, oh,
Especially when it's like, I resemble that statement.
like, oh. But it does have even relationships too. So, like, you know, if you are,
Does it tell you who to avoid? Like, I dated a Gemini. Oh, hell no, never again.
Yeah, so it says, here's relationships. Here's an incompatibility rating. I'll do mine. And I guess this makes sense for even you and, well, we're not in a relationship. That would be like a work. Or
We are cousins, so we're forced to be with each other.
Yes. So Aries and Capricorn. You know what they say about separating the sheep from the goats? Well,
No.
it's true.
Oh, no.
So it's fun. It's a fun book. I recommend it. It's hilarious. So check this out. This is the Dark Side Zodiac. It's a little older, but it's still, I mean, it's still accurate and hilarious. So the other book I wanted to just share real quick, sorry, Mimi, is because it's really cool. It's called Night School. It's a beautiful book, as you can see. Back is stunning too.
I'm
So if
so
you're-
looking forward to exploring this book. Oh,
Yeah. Yes, it's by Maya Toll. She's done a oracle deck actually, so she's very well versed in lots of witchy stuff already. But this goes deeper than witchy stuff. It's not an ordinary witchy book that I've seen before. It's lessons in moonlight magic and the mysteries of being human. So, it talks about how magic is everywhere, but there's a lot of fun things about this book. It's laid out kind of like an actual school. We have semesters, orientation. We
I
even
love
have
it.
school supplies. It's adorable.
Oh,
So another thing too is it's a mix of philosophy, psychology, and witchy stuff. So maybe you're not 100% on board with magic and witchy stuff. Totally fine. It has a lot of stuff in here that is actually, you know, a part of a psychology curriculum. I'm trying to find it right here, but there's a couple philosophical readings, like if you wanted to learn more about Lao Tzu, Buddhism, that kind of thing. You can learn about divination. So it really spans a lot of different elements of being, you know, if you wanted to be witchy or spiritual. It's just kind of like a interesting, I am going to call it a self-help book, but it's like a mindfulness exercise, but it's also really fun and magical. It's really cool. So I do recommend it. It just came out, and it does have, I put the Tarot of the Divine as the thing. I don't know why. Whoopsies. Here is the Night School. Now it's in the carousel. Sorry. It does come with a journal. So if you, so one of the school supplies for this is having a journal. So you can actually buy the journal. It's already laid out for you. And you can get the tarot deck too that's associated with this. And you can find that all in the carousel down below. So did you have it? Okay, so I feel like I've been talking a lot. Do you have an oracle deck? We can do Mimi's reading.
yes. I have a Forest Fae Oracle deck that's not in our carousel,
Oh, okay.
but that would be a fun one to do a reading on.
Yeah, let's do it. That sounds fun. I feel like I've been like, blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
This
is the Forest Fae. And I do have another camera that I can share here. I just don't have a table set up, but let me try. Here's my extra camera. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let me find a good spot for it to look at. No, what's going on? Why is it showing? I'm just gonna... there we go. Okay. Here's my extra camera.
I think that's the Forest Fae Oracle.
This is the Forest Fae deck. I'm going to make sure that the cards are shuffled. And you're going to think about your question involving, will you find a man who will marry you next year? That means you need to meet them now-ish, because you don't want to marry a complete stranger. You want to marry someone and get to know them very well so you don't end up divorced 3 years later like me. And you have to be in love, not just being married just for the sake of being married. And they have to be a partner. They have to give as much as they take, and you have to give as much as you take. All right. Mimi, when you see me touching a card that you want me to pull for you, tell me when to stop.
I'm wondering if we can make it bigger. Ooh.
You're right, Mimi says. What is feeling right? Tell me when to stop and grab a card. You ready? Right there. Okay. Oh, I took 2. It wanted me to take 2 cards. Okay, let me get these out of the way. And the top one, let me just scooch these over. Excuse me, guys. This one says Forest Sister. That might be you. It says, the moon shines brighter after the storm.
Oh.
So maybe you'll be off to a rocky start with this person, but things will get better. And to clarify, we pulled another card. This is...
Oh, the Green Witch!
The
oh my
Green
gosh.
Witch. And it's hard to see because it's printed very dark. I don't know. Can you read it on the camera? There it is.
Connect to the spirits and energy of your local landscape. Seek enchantment.
Oh, this is telling me that you have to go out looking for this person. You cannot sit and wait at home for them to come to you.
Ooh, interesting.
Or perhaps this card, because we don't know you and we're not psychic. Amazon does not like any of their people to say that we're psychic. Maybe the Forest Sister is you and you've had a hard time, but you've been through it and now you're ready to meet someone. Because now you are shining more brightly because you've been past the worst of the storm and you're ready to move on and go look and go be proactive to find someone. How does that do?
That actually is pretty amazing.
Yes, Mimi says I had a hard time. That is probably why the spirits made me grab 2 cards when you said stop. I was trying to grab 1, and 2 of them stuck together because you needed to hear that message.
Aww.
So let me turn off that camera.
That was very good.
Mm-hmm.
Those are beautiful
Forest
cards.
Sister and Green Witch. So that is our oracle reading for today, and I am looking for a better second camera setup, just so you guys know. We will be doing lots of tarot readings online, but I need to get a little table, and the second camera has to be the right distance from it, and I need a light shining on the cards, but not so much that they're glossy you can't see them. So still working out the kinks on that. So thank you, and thanks for letting us practice on you.
Yeah,
And
thank you.
good luck in your quest to find an amazing person
Yeah,
to
absolutely.
dance under the moonlight with and wander in the forest.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that Forest Fae deck as well. I did manage to find that and put it in the carousel.
Oh, good.
You did so well.
Now, I like to have interactive live streams, not just be like Witchy QFC or QVC over here. This is a deck it's a storytelling deck called The Moth, a Game of Storytelling.
Oh my goodness.
And there's many different ways to play it. The rules say we don't have to play it. They make it very clear in this deck that you don't have to do it the way the rules say to do it, which is nice. They're flexible.
That's very cool.
100 themes with 350 prompts for sharing your truest life stories. So depending on your circle of friends and relatives, this may or may not work. Katie and I would not be able to use this because we have relatives that bring up religion and politics at the dinner table, which is very rude.
Yes.
Can't do that.
Yes.
But
hello, Rachel, on Facebook.
Hi, Rachel.
Thanks for joining us today.
So, let me make sure yes. Huh. Oh, okay. I have these in here wrong. Okay. So the first card says, Tell us about a time you asked for forgiveness instead of permission, or a time you broke your own rules, or a time you colored outside the lines.
Oh, geez. Well,
And the other side, if you wanted to tell a story, would ask you to... Anyway, I like this card. Here we go. This one says winter. This is the theme of this card.
Okay.
Winter. Prepare a story about the coldest months with the darkest days. Rosy cheeks and chapped lips, blizzards and blackouts, hibernation and coupling up. Oh, that's Mimi over there coupling up, hopefully. Snow days, snow angels or snowbirds, frozen stares and icy receptions, fireside spats, or cabin fever confessions. Has anyone seen my other glove? So you could use this side of the card as writing prompts or journaling prompts or meditation prompts.
Oh, wow.
This side is themed on winter. It says, tell us about a time you were on thin ice, literally or metaphorically, a time you got cold feet, a time you froze, or a time you made someone melt.
Oh, very cute.
A time I froze. I usually spring into action in emergencies, but one time I heard a scary noise outside my bedroom window when I was about 15, and my dad wasn't home. And I normally would get up and check it out or grab the phone in case I have to call the police, and I completely could not move. I could not move a muscle. I wouldn't have been able to scream. Luckily, it was probably just a skunk or a raccoon. But I was so shocked because that had never happened to me. Rachel, we are on Amazon Live, and you can see our addresses down below on this little scrolling ticker. We're on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram. And we have a podcast. That is the whole purpose of Dark Side of the Library.
Yeah.
But we're over here on Amazon Live, earning a little bit of influencer money to help us buy more books to talk about on the podcast. Yay!
So many books. I'm trying to think. Well, I know I melted my husband's heart.
Woo! Yes.
Yeah, I know that. He said I love you like within 2 weeks, and I was like,
Whoa.
do you though? So, but what was the one about thin ice, the one you felt like you were on thin ice. So basically on the verge of danger, right? Is that kind of
it could be, or you're like my boyfriend would be on thin ice if he didn't bring home dinner when I asked him to and he forgot. It would be like, really, dude?
Yeah. Oh my God. Those questions are hard to think about.
So this one says water.
I love water.
Prepare a story involving water. Think rain, the kiddie pool, the ocean, the bathtub, a puddle, thirst, the great amoeba abode. Okay, these cards are kind of weird. 92% of your blood, snow when it is relaxed, laundry, your fish tank or tears, water everywhere. This is the meditation, journaling, story prompt, sit around the bonfire, whatever. Or for the social interactive part on the back, it says, tell us about a time you felt all washed up, or a time you had to keep yourself afloat, or a time water made the difference. This is hard.
Man. I mean, literally water has made a difference when I worked as an electrician in an attic that was like, 120 degrees, and I was fainting up there, and I was like, I need some water. So that literally translates for me. But yeah, oh man.
Okay, so for me, there was a major surgery I needed to have, and I was putting it off. And I'm a very strong swimmer normally, but I was anemic because I was losing too much blood. So I was swimming just out from the shore to the little dock, not too far from the house. And I'm not going to say I started drowning, but I was getting really tired and weak. And I forgot that when you are anemic, your blood can't carry all the oxygen. And I was struggling to swim. And I actually had to ask my friend to come get me, John. And he was like, what's wrong with you? Get over here. I'm like, no, seriously, dude.
Oh my God. I'm dying.
Like, fine. He jumps in and he pulls me and I'm fine. And I can swim to the shore. And I'm like, holy crap, I could have drowned. And I had to, the rest of the weekend, I had to swim with a life jacket on, which is like, what?
Whoa.
And then that was one of the reasons I finally went home and made the phone call to get my stupid surgery. And I obviously made it. Woohoo!
Yeah,
And I'm not
thank God.
anemic anymore, and I can donate blood again. Yay!
Yay! Oh,
So
that's
that is my
awesome.
water story.
Wow.
Mm.
Interesting table topic game and kind of witchy too, and great for writers.
Yeah.
Like it's a great an exercise to get your juices flowing, I guess.
And depending
I don't
on
know.
your friend circle, my friend circle tends to do just really happy hour, like back during the pandemic. We had virtual happy hours every day. We would just chit chat. But this might have been a better tool to just get off the mundane small talk. How's the weather where you are in Boston, Johanna?
yes.
To more important questions, which you would
Yeah.
only want to do with really close friends, because this is too deep for like, hi, random stranger. What time did you almost drown? Nah, too deep.
God. Oh,
Did
so
you have a deck to show us before I move on to my brand new game that showed up?
No, you can move on to the game, I think.
Okay.
I'm excited about this game.
Okay, I know you're dying of curiosity. This is another thing we're going to try and figure out is some of these games are 2-player games. We would like to play them online, and you guys can interact with us and help us play.
Is this a 2-player game?
I don't know about this. No, this one's 4 to 12 players. So we would need input from
whoa.
people watching.
Wow.
So this is Salem 1692, and it comes packaged in a book box. I love it! So, what is this game about? Well, first of all, it is for ages 14 and up.
Oh, wow.
It's kind of flexible, but it means it's kind of complicated and kind of dark topics. 4 to 12 players. We're not going to be playing this with 12 people online. I can barely do an oracle reading with my second camera. Okay. And it only takes 20 to 40 minutes to play.
Oh.
So that could be a good Sunday afternoon. So my Sundays are do laundry after I get home from whatever we do in the morning. Do laundry, drink bourbon, wait for Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, or Walking Dead, or whatever to come on. That's my Sunday show. And then I watch the show, and then I usually watch the episode from last week again of whatever show I'm watching while I'm doing laundry and checking email. And then I turn off the computer and pay attention to the new episode of whatever it is. And then I watch the after show where all the people, the professional entertainers, talk about the show. So that is my Sundays, but it's really hard to wait between like 2 p.m. when I get home and like 5 p.m. when I start watching TV. So
Yeah.
I like to play board games on Sundays.
Oh, fun! That's a great idea. It really is.
So the year is 1692, and the witch hunt in Salem, Massachusetts is heating up. Players, each representing an actual person from the town of Salem,
Whoa.
will play accusation cards to reveal other players' trial cards. If all witch trial cards are found, the remaining townspeople win. During gameplay, nighttime allows witches to kill a player unless they're saved by the trusty constable, and conspiracy forces all players to take a trial card from another player. So killing the witches quickly is essential. So does this kind of sound like Werewolf?
It is, yeah. It is definitely like that werewolf
Okay.
game.
Before long, accusations will be flying and screams of, "She's a witch!" will wake the neighbors.
Oh my god.
Will you be the hero who purges your town of witches, or will you be wrongly accused and hanged for witchcraft?
Oh my god.
So this
Wow.
comes with 128 cards, 1 wooden gavel token, 1 black sand hourglass, 1
Wow.
rule book, including biographies. So I don't think we could play this online because we don't have a way to... if you guys were playing with us, I don't have a way to show you your card that you drew without everyone seeing it.
Right,
So,
actually.
too bad.
Crap. We need like 4 or 2 other people to be
Yeah.
here, I guess.
Ooh, I like the artwork style.
Ooh, that's interesting. That's a
Let me
cute black
flip through
cat,
the
too.
rule book just really quickly so we can see. Okay, it's getting complicated because here's the chart. Players 2 and 3. Not a witch, witch, or constable.
Whoa.
Shuffle the town. A player dies when all their trial cards have been revealed, or one of their revealed cards says witch, or witches kill the player during the night. I just want to kill players during the night. Okay, so that's the rules. We don't have time to deal with that.
Oh,
so,
that's awesome.
So here's the black hourglass. Oh, your time is
Oh.
running out. Oh my gosh, it doesn't last very long.
No.
Oh my gosh,
that's
it's
fast.
almost done already. Okay. And then, ooh, these are packaged so nicely. Not bad for a $25 game that's 11% off today. Here's a bad person, a witch
Ooh,
hunter.
that's
And here's a good
cool.
person, a black kitty.
Oh, that's cute.
Good Puritans, be wary. So let's see what these look like. I can't wait to see what the art is. I'm trying not to tear this box, but it's really tight and hard to open. There we go. Oh no, I should have opened this before the live stream because it's in plastic. Okay.
Oh dear. Oh, cute.
That's really pretty. Let me just cut this open really quick. Sorry for the delay. Katie, you're gonna be opening the door for trick-or-treaters or going up to your mom's? What are you gonna wear?
Oh man. I don't know. This year has been going by so fast. I just don't feel like I've had any time to think about my Halloween stuff. How about people in our audience? Do you guys know what you are doing for Halloween? Because I feel like this year has been crazy.
I know
honestly.
I'm going to be lazy and dress as a witch because I already have the black dress and the witch hat. Just put it on. But you're supposed to dress as something you're not on Halloween.
Oh, yeah, well.
So this card says Asylum. The player who is given Asylum cannot be killed during the night. So you would want to get this card and be like, oh, thank God.
Oh, that's cool.
Matchmaker. When two players have the matchmaker in front of them, if one dies, the other dies as well. Oh, whoa. Bummer. Okay. That's romantic, though.
Yes.
And then Scapegoat.
He's cute.
Take all blue, green, and red cards in front of any other player and place them in front of another player. So you could really mess somebody up.
That's fun.
Oh, yeah. This is definitely a game you have to play in person. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, that sounds
Stocks.
Awesome.
The player who is given the stocks will be skipped for their next turn. Yeah. Evidence worth 3 accusations. Oh, this is evil. I want to play this with Cousin Nate because he's going to be a little badass jerk. I don't care if I lose and die in the night. That'll be cool.
Yeah.
Okay, these are all accusation cards. And then this purple black cat, more of the black kitties. When a player draws conspiracy, they reveal 1 trial card belonging to the player with the black cat. Okay, that was this deck. Now I want to see what's in this other deck. Is it just more of the same or is it different cards? Those of you just joining us, we're looking through Salem 1692, a board game for 4 to 12 players. Oh, these are biographies of real people that actually existed. Okay. So everybody would be playing one person. So you would shuffle the deck and draw. I want to be Sarah Good, but she kind of looks like she has a stick somewhere. Yeah. John Proctor kind of looks jolly. I don't know. These are the townspeople who are going to judge you. Samuel Paris.
Oh, wow.
Oh, this is my goal. I want to look like this when I'm 90.
Oh, stop it.
Oh, an actual person, Cotton Mather.
Wow.
Oh, and here is Tituba.
Ooh.
She probably was a witch.
Wow.
Okay. Abigail Williams.
Oh my God.
And remember that in Salem, witches were not burned. That was in England. Here they were hung, just FYI. Yeah. So this is Will Griggs, and you may choose 1 alibi card as if they were witness cards. Sarah Good says robbery and arson cards played against you have no effect. You can rob and arson other players? Oh my God.
Awesome.
Okay, here's a very important card. Not a witch.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Not a witch, not a witch. Okay, keep going. Lots of these say not a witch. But then you get to this part and it says... No, I guess there's not a card that says you are a witch. Okay. Basically, that's your tour. And if you want to show us another deck, it's going to take me about 5 minutes to put these away nicely.
Sure. We'll finish off today with a deck. We'll talk about... I was too much of a weenie at Emerald City Comic Con to get this signed because
I still have 3 more decks, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I'll go through them super fast because we have to go meet up at a store.
Yes.
And we're not going to go to Michael's. Because we'll spend.
Are we going to Michael's? I'm not sure if that's it. We're not going to Michael's.
No, don't let me.
Okay. So this is the Tarot of the Divine. This is by Yoshi Yoshitani. I'm gonna oh, thank you. So I was a nervous wreck and I introduced myself to her, but I didn't get my deck signed. I was hoping to sign my box, but I didn't do it because I was being a nerd. Anyway, so this is how you open the box. I really like this deck. It's really, really fun. Here is the back of the cards. beautiful. It's actually more teal. I don't know why my camera light really loves blue, but it's definitely more on the teal spectrum of things. These are high quality cards. It again has kind of like that canvas material. Very, very cool stuff. Here is our guidebook. It features small photos for all of the cards, but I like it. It's short and sweet. We have an upright and reversal meaning. The special thing about this deck, though, and I believe this is, yes, 10% off. This has a lot of reviews down below, so it almost has 10,000, well, almost 9,000 reviews. 5-star, there's a reason for it. It's a beautiful deck. It features different folk tales from all across the globe. So we have King Arthur here as the emperor. It is a Celtic legend, and it ranges from things like Norway or China. Even here in the Americas, we have New Zealand, Japan, Iraq, like all kinds of tales. So let me just shortly share with you what the cards look like. So here we have the world. Something about Yoshi Yoshitani is she uses these really vibrant color palettes, which is kind of a hard thing to find.
That is unusual. Wow.
So here's the Hermit. Here's the Knight of Wands. She also has just a very distinct art style itself.
Adorable. So cute.
I know. I like the cow. I really like him. Here we have the Nine of Cups. Just really gorgeous artwork. I love, you can tell where each card, usually where, at least what region each card comes from. Probably a good guess. I like that it's a great stepping stone to learning about folktales across the globe. It's just a really beautiful deck with a lot of really fun just cards and information. So check this out. This is by Yoshi Yoshitani. She is one of my favorite people. Very amazing art. And I'll share with you two more cards. Here is the Eight of Swords. And then we have the Five of Cups. So there's a reason why this deck is really special and awesome and rated so highly. It's a great quality. It has really awesome spreads in here as well. Basic spreads, but also I think we have just different interpretations as well. So check this one out. This is the Tarot of the Divine by Yoshi Yoshitani. It's beautiful. This is inspired by deities, folklore, and fairy tales from all across the globe. One of my favorites. All right, Carrie, what are you going to share?
I'm feeling some Hocus Pocus coming on.
Oh, boy.
Woo! This is the Hocus Pocus Tarot. It came out fairly recently, I think last month. It is 30% off today, so I wanted to be sure to show it to you today because now it's only $17.49, so grab it if you're going to. It is a tarot deck and guidebook. We're going to hurry this up a little because we've spent so much time looking through tarot decks, but you got to see the candle on the back of the box. And here's what the back of the cards looks like. It's kind of boring.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's okay. Beautiful guidebook with all of the cards reprinted in there and reversal meanings. I always mention that because that's important to me. So the artwork is very purple and green.
Oh, wow.
That's the Empress. The Emperor. Very
so
silly. Transformation, of course, Binks.
Cute.
What is the date of Hocus Pocus 2 coming out? Ooh,
September 30th.
Oh my gosh, that's coming.
I know.
The Hierophant is the spellbook.
Very cute.
We have potions as the minor arcana. Suits. Lightning is the other suit. I'm just trying to see because some of these are upside down. Oh, pumpkins. Oh, this one's cute. And candles is the other suit. Potions. Woo!
Ooh.
And here is the Queen of Potions. I don't know who this character is. I'm not a huge Hocus Pocus fan. I don't dislike it. I just didn't watch it 10 million times. Love the artwork.
It's very pretty.
The star. Here's one of the sisters, Mary Sanderson.
Oh, I love that.
I'm going to try and find a Winifred Sanderson card to show you because everybody, she's their favorite, right? I mean, it's Bette Midler. Come on.
Yes.
Oh, here's the Knight of Candles.
Ooh,
The Black
whoa.
Flame. The Master. That's the most read card of the whole deck, I think. Oh, wow. I'm not seeing Winifred Sanderson, but oh my gosh. Here is Judgment, and it's a graveyard.
Oh, I love that. Very cool.
Here is, ooh, the Page of Candles. Very witchy.
Oh, definitely. Love her outfit. I would
Yes.
love to wear that.
This is the World. I almost thought it was the Lovers, but it's the World. And here are all three sisters, Justice.
I love it.
I wouldn't have thought of them as meeting out Justice, but okay. And I don't. Oh, this is very Edward Scissorhandsy.
Oh, yeah.
So this is the Disney Hocus Pocus Tarot Deck and Guidebook. Definitely use it for divination during the month of October. And how about at Christmas time again? Because I
Why
could
not?
argue that Hocus Pocus is a Christmas movie. No, I'm just kidding. It's not. But you can watch it anytime you want. I'm going to put this deck away later because next we're going to take a look at the Horror Tarot. We're going to have a trigger warning, graphic violence, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to try to only hold up cards that, that are kid-friendly. But it is a Horror Tarot deck. I like the way they lined the inside with skull wallpaper.
It's so good.
Yes. So, you can tell it's inside editions because it has a ribbon. Beautiful guidebook where they reproduce the cards inside. Let me know if you have any questions about this deck while we take a look. It is stunning, beautiful. Here's the back of all the cards.
Oh my god.
I am not going to be able to tell you who these are because the font is so tiny that I can't see it with my ring light in my face unless I put on nasty old glasses. So we'll just...
Whoa.
Oh! So it's beautifully written in this embossed red
Oh,
gilt.
wow. Okay.
But it's so tiny. I guess that says something of Wands, Page of Wands.
Page of Wands, yeah.
It's really hard to see when the ring light is in my face.
Oh, I love Abigail Larson's
I
art.
do too. Oh, look at that one.
So good.
Wow. So
These are fancy.
They couldn't really use characters from, copyrighted, trademarked movies. They can't use anybody from The Shining, but they can kind of hint at like demons and devils and satyrs and bad
so
things
cool.
going on. But you're not going to see like Jack Torrance wielding an axe in one of the cards or anything like that. No Leatherface. But like a random ghoul or scary dude, sure.
Oh, that's cute. I love
But
that.
my main gripe, though, is this tiny little thing on the card should be way bigger across the bottom
Yeah.
so that you could read it. Whoa!
Oh, wow. That's a beautiful card.
That is stunning. I hadn't seen that one yet. Here's someone in bed. Hopefully. Oh, the monster out of the bed is going to get them.
No.
Oh, creepy. I love that they have tree roots. It's very organic. And, oh, is that Baba Yaga's chicken legs feet? I think so.
Oh, wow.
Wow. And this is the suit of, obviously, knives or swords. And, oh, here's a bird making off with some of said swords or daggers.
That's awesome.
And, oh, no. Okay, don't look. It's going to be a spider. If you're afraid of spiders, look away for 1 second. Ah, it's a spider.
it's
Okay,
cool.
we're done. Werewolf. And beautiful. This is the Lovers.
Oh, I love that card.
So that is your preview of the stunningly gorgeous but needs to have a bigger font Horror Tarot from Inside Editions. Absolutely awesome. I would definitely get this for someone I know who likes tarot and horror movies at the same time.
Oh,
They will
very
be
cool.
blown away by this. And here's what it looks like on the front
Oh, so
and on the
cool.
back.
Beautiful.
I have
That's-
one deck left. What do you have left to talk about?
I am finished, I
Okay.
think, for today.
All right. So let me find where I put this in the carousel.
Oh, I got that.
Seasons of the Witch. The Samhain Oracle. This is the deck you want to use on Halloween night when
Yep.
the veil between the worlds is at its thinnest.
Ooh, you know what we should do? Since I have the Beltane deck, let's we can screen share and
Yeah.
show the different covers because these are
Yes.
vastly different cards, and they do have very special associations and whatnot. But go ahead. Sorry,
No,
I
that's
love
perfect.
them. They're so
Yes.
cool.
Look how glossy and thick the book that came with it. They're not playing around.
No, it's beautiful.
This is really helpful when you're reading someone's tarot. And we will definitely be using this tarot deck once I get my camera situation figured out a little better.
Yeah.
So these cards are very glossy. This is the box you keep them in. It has a blood red moon. And just like Katie's deck has gilt gold edges, mine is gilt with red.
Ooh.
Metallic red
so
edges.
Pretty.
Woo!
Love
the back of the card is hands reaching for the moon at night with blood. I don't know. So, these cards are an oracle deck, not a tarot deck. I am going to need glasses for this part of it. So, this card, and you can use these for meditation. You can use them to answer questions or wake up in the morning, shuffle the deck, and draw one to guide you through the day. This is Owl.
Oh, beautiful.
And it says, "Behold sight, O ancient ones, for there is magic in the darkest of places if one dares to open their eyes." I know Katie likes this card when we looked at it last time. Intuition.
Oh, it's so cool. I do like that card a lot.
You hold the answers, you know the truths, ancient ones await between the doors of the mind. This is my favorite, Haunted.
Oh, that's a really pretty card. Creepy
This
hand.
is also beautiful, Grief.
Yeah.
Now, some of these cards have some naked ladies. I'm not going to show that on Amazon Live. Here's Graveyard.
Ooh.
We looked at this one. I'm trying to find ones that we didn't. Oh, the 4 elements.
I like that. That's really pretty.
And they do correspond kind of to seasons, too. I see spring and winter and autumn and fall and summer. Excuse me. Pumpkin.
Cute.
Oh, I can't show Rebirth because it's very evocative. Well, I'll just quickly... Okay. Reflection.
Ooh.
Oh, here's a good one. This is the last one I'm going to show so I don't spoil the whole deck for you. Ritual.
Beautiful. Wow, there's a lot of text on that one.
There is. It
Wow.
says, "Can you feel them? Wild creatures linked by the very blood you will spill into your craft. A ritual of dedication to self, and those whose gazes hold fire but whose whispers carry you softly into the unknown."
Oh, wow.
This may be a little pretentious, but I don't care. I love it.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
All
so
right.
That is the Seasons of the Witch, Samhain Oracle.
That's awesome. I think, are we finished today?
We covered all the beautiful things we wanted to show our awesome viewers.
Oh, yeah. Lots of decks today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys do like the Halloween aesthetic, dark tarot cards, that kind of thing, children's toys, books, all of that stuff, we cover all kinds of dark gothic stuff. So make sure to give us a follow on our way out today, if that is your thing, and it'll notify you when we do go live next time. Thank you, Carrie, for sharing all of your awesome decks as well, and your plushies and all kinds of cool stuff. We'll probably do a lot more live streams as Halloween starts approaching. Thank you guys so much. We will see you next time.